Yo. So we are going to be talking about what to summon for this weekend. There is so much going on. We have guaranteed. We have the the 2x 15x with the three champs on it, two new champs with Lucius and Aries. Um, Also Boreas on there as well. And then we also have the Valderon and Ymrit banner as well. So ton going on. This is going to be a quick breakdown of what I think, what I'm doing, and basically what you should be doing for your account. So first we have the guaranteed Anora. Very cool champ, very cool design, and very, very unique for what we have in the game so far. So she's the first, I think she's the first that has a actual summon mechanic in her kit. So like the only other thing that we would have close would be like Wailing Skull at the moment. So she summons the Labor, and he's basically just a AoE damage dragon that can tack up to, I think it's up to 8 on the field during his ult. Like I know Noxious is 8. Um, oh, this is up to 10 on the ult. So awesome, awesome kit. I don't know if it's going to be useful anywhere yet though. Um, so with the last few ancients or the exclusives, we're seeing them gain a ton of value. So like Lust, incredible for GB2. Just all around good champ. She was great for regular guild boss as is. Uh, can kind of be used anywhere as far as like if you need some fighter damage. Foul shot, she went unknown for so long. You'd see her in the occasional single target arena team, and besides that, she wasn't really used anywhere. And now she is being utilized as a single target damage for GB2. Like last week, there was tons of teams that were attacking APOC 1 with Valsha on the team. So we're definitely seeing use out of her. Gwendolyn, we saw her occasional use in Gear Dungeon 1, especially for up top if you're running the Valk strat. She was great doing that. And like also she's one of the like in the meta teams for Arena with like the Northern faction team. So we're seeing use out of her. Reeve, obviously great in Codex. Just an all around grade A tank. Awesome, awesome tank. CC, damage, tank. Can't ask for much more out of him. Do we have any other guaranteeds? Oh, and Dahlia. Dahlia, we haven't seen much out of yet. Um, I have seen her in quite a few GVD defenses. In fact, like a few of my guildmates are running them, or running her and GVG, and she is insane there. But I do think we will have some future content where she is just viable as well. So, if you take that into effect, like Anora will probably be like used somewhere eventually. So, she's definitely worth pulling for if you have the shards. But if not, it's not the end of the world, honestly. Then we have the 2x 15x. First off, we have Boreas, still a great unit. Got the mega nerf. Uh, Still very, very good. He's still in a bunch of arena teams. He's still great for like Gear Raid 1. He'll help you in Void Rift. All around good unit. And then we have the one that everyone is excited for, and that is Lucius. I think Lucius will be the savior to a lot of people's um, Guild Boss 2 team. He brings so much to the field, and he's really the only one that we have that can help pretty much any team in the like the tanking phase of the guild boss. I forget what it's called. I think it's like let's go look here real quick. Info. The Aegis mode. Yeah. So he is going to be used to take down some shields in there. Um, and I think he's just going to make everyone's overall run a ton easier because for the most part, if you don't have a debuff or like a cleanser like Elowen or Medan on like both teams, you're just kind of screwed. Like the Somi's great there as well. Eunomia can be used as well. But if you don't have that cleanse, you're obviously just dead to poison eventually. There's no doubt about it. Like eventually you're going to get multiple stacks and you're just dead. So obviously there's nothing you can really do with that. But as far as Aegis and the Death Saw, having I usually somebody you either go down to not having stuns or not having the damage to take down the Aegis mode in time. So Lucius will be the answer for the Aegis mode. With him being able to knock off defense from that boss, you're going to be taking less damage, you're going to be doing more damage, and essentially you're going to get through that phase a lot easier with him on the team. Also, if you're one of the most lucky people in the game, and eventually you get this, he's going to be the answer to both Death Saw and Aegis. This is absolutely insane awakening for him. During the ultimate, Pursuit inflicts stun and damage reduction. So you're having the damage reduction, it's a mediocre one. I think it's 20%, yeah. So it's not as good as the Alistair or the Volca, but it's there. So you could definitely get away with that. But the big thing is the stun. If this is multiple, if he's able to inflict multiple stuns off this Pursuit, this is going to be huge for Death Saw because he is essentially going to be your answer to Aegis and Death Saw phase all by himself. And he will be the first unit that will be multifaceted like that, where he's good for two things rather than just one thing. Like there's most people are good at doing damage, one's usually good at doing cleanse, obviously the healing as well, but I do think he is going to be the MVP for most teams, and I think once people get this, we are going to start seeing some well over 200 million scores in the APOC, which is going to help some teams down APOC 2 much easier. So awesome champ. And then finally on that banner we have Aries. Aries, I have him on the Forerunner currently, and honestly I use him quite a bit. He is just a great way to get the defense reduction. It's super reliable. It's up pretty much the whole fight because his off is basic. I think it's also on his ult. Oh no, it's vulner physical damage on the ult as well. So he's bringing 2 debuffs. If you're a newer level account, this is going to be another awesome champ for the new guild boss. Him bringing 2 debuffs is going to help pump out some damage. It's also just good for regular guild boss. It's not up on the top teams, but if you're running Nightmare faction and you need another unit to throw on, he is an awesome option. Besides that, he doesn't bring much more. He has the vulnerability there again, and vulnerability, and then the stun off deployment. So he's just super debuff oriented. He does decent-ish damage. I can go look real quick on my Forerunner and see the damage on there real quick. I'm not doing a huge guild boss hits on there, so yeah, he's doing a little more than Wrath. And he's like his gear is absolutely trash. So he can be a good single target unit, I think. He's not going to be like your best hitter on the team, but besides him bringing the vulnerabilities and all that, I think he could be a great addition to some of the early level accounts. If not, like even if you need some champs for the new guild boss, he would be an awesome option for that as well. Also, there's Damos on this banner, who is insanely good in the new guild boss 2 as well. So if you're somebody that doesn't have him, definitely a great banner to pull for to try to get your hands on one of those copies. I would throw your epic soulstones into him as well. All very worth. So yeah, those are your 2 banner options for standard banner. I will make a separate video on the Ymrit and Valdron because I want to really go through Ymrit's kit. And I want to also talk about Valorant quite a bit because I have got to use Valorant quite a bit between helping other people's accounts and another account I've been playing at the moment. Uh, awesome champ, very fun. And Yimrit seems absolutely insane. So, like I said, I'll have another video coming out on that. But yeah, that's my take. I'm unfortunately going to be skipping Anora. I just don't have the summons at the moment. I pulled super hard for Dahlia. I ended up getting her. Wasn't expecting to get her either. I was just building pity, and then eventually got to the point where I was like close to 200. I was like, well, might as well finish her off. So I ended up snagging her. Didn't have any plans on it. So this banner, I'm just gonna be yanking everything on this 2x 15x, hoping and praying that I hit Lucius. If not, if I grab it Aries, that'd be great. If I grab a Boreas, meh. It'll be new, but not what I'm looking for. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions, post them in the comments below. Let me know if you guys already know what you're pulling for. I know a lot of people in my last video, like when I discussed the 2 guaranteeds coming up, said they were planning on skipping Anora as well. I do think her kit is very cool. I think she's probably going to be eventually really good somewhere. But we don't have that content yet. So yeah, that's all for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.